Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So as per request, I've decided to start doing makeup on other people and filming it for you guys. I'm going to be doing a smoked peach makeup look, perfect for prom or any like event that you want to look casually glam for. So I'm starting off with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I'm putting that all over her skin. Her skin was quite dry, so we decided to go with a primer and lotion that would hydrate it. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in, I believe it's a light, and I'm just going to go ahead and prime her eyes. We are starting with the eyes today. I normally like to start with the skin, but because I knew that I was going to be working with some deeper colors, I didn't want to affect her foundation, so we are just going to pounce that onto her eyelids and use it as a base. So next up, I am picking up my KYLIE Cosmetics Royal Peach palette because what's a peach look without this bad boy? I'm just going to brush in that color. I believe it's called Sorbet. It's like a light peach, and I'm just going to dust that into her crease just to give it a nice color. Now going in, I'm picking up those two shades. I feel like one is called like Toast, and I don't know. I'll go ahead and figure it out once I have the palette next to me. But those two really nice bright shades, and I'm going to deepen up her crease a little bit. I am going for a cat eye basically, so I want to make sure that I'm smoking out her eye makeup so that it looks very pulled and cat-like. Clips are fast forwarded, so you may feel as though like I'm being super rough on her skin. I'm not. It's just really fast forwarded. Now, because I didn't have a deeper shade in that palette, I went ahead and picked up my Morphe 350, and I mixed two of the cooler chocolate shades in the palette to go ahead and deepen up both the crease and work on her outer edge. Now I'm just picking up a random NYX fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that out. And like I said, I am not being rough. I didn't quite show you guys fully the clip that I just put up, but I did go ahead and pick up one of these like iridescent white shades in the Morphe 350 palette. It is like a reflex, so it reflects like a rose gold pink. I thought that'd be a beautiful base for the rest of the lid, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop that on. So now I'm going right back in with that chocolate shade that I mentioned before, and I'm just going to go ahead and deepen up that outer edge. I really wanted it to be as smoky as possible without using like harsh liners. Now that I feel like I've done some good on the lid, I'm going to go ahead and move over to foundation. I did ask her what her favorite foundation was at the moment, and she did say it was the NYX Total Control foundation, which is perfect because it is both super blendable and super buildable. So you can go from like a light layer to a really thick layer. We did go for like medium to full coverage, even though she doesn't really need it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up that same chocolate powder that I used on her lids, and I'm just going to start filling in her brows. I did have to decide what colors I wanted to use because she is blonde right now. So this isn't the last of the brows. I'm literally going to go in with some powder, finish up her face, go in with a pencil, and so on and so forth. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this gold shade because I did want to like gold and peach it out a little bit. I thought it was looking a little pink. I'm just going to go ahead and mix those two colors together, and I did wet my brush with some rose water spray. I usually always do, just to give it that nice intensified pigment. Now for one of like the hardest parts when doing someone else's makeup. I feel like the hardest part for me would have to be like brows and liner, just because you want to make the straightest, best line as possible, but sometimes it isn't without like getting baby wipes or getting makeup wipes or Q-tips and such. So I got really up close and personal to go ahead and try and slay this wing. Now for some concealer, I'm going right back in with that Maybelline Matte and Poreless Concealer, and then I'm going to mix it in a couple moments with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. It's the lighter one that I have. I believe it's like 135 or 335, you know, they have like really weird names, so it's the lighter one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. Now to set the rest of the skin, I am going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder foundation, and I'm just going to go ahead and powder her face up. I could have used translucent powder, but I figured I wanted to give her a little bit more coverage and color at that, so I went in with a powder. For the under eyes, I did have trouble figuring out whether I wanted to put like a yellow tone or a pink tone, because she did have a couple areas of darkness, so I did go in with the pink tone that's in the BH Cosmetics palette, and then I proceeded that with the bronze shade to go ahead and contour her out lightly. We are eating some jalapeno chips, so don't mind us. I did also want to clean up the contour a little bit, because though it's soft, I don't want it to look muddy. So I did go back in with the foundation that I used to set her face, and I just cleaned it up under her cheek. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour her nose a little. She didn't really need it, but I always love to contour the nose when I'm going for like a fuller glam look. I'm using the same bronze shade that I used on her cheeks. Quick tip for making your lips look fuller, I've said this before, you just go ahead and put on some of your contour shade under your bottom lip so that it appears more poked out and fuller. I did go ahead and use my Heritage Store Rosewater Spray to set her face a little bit. We were using so many powders, I didn't want it to look too weird and cakey, so I'm just going to blend that all in. Now for some mascara, you can use any mascara you'd like. I'm here using the Perversion Mascara by Urban Decay, but I could have used any one. I'm going to go ahead and apply some false lashes. Now, here's a quick hack. If you want really full lashes and you don't want to pay $30 per lash, you can definitely double up on any drugstore lashes. I like to use Ardell DEMI Wispies, and you can stack them. So if you're looking for a very full lash but you don't want to pay like 3 times the amount, go ahead and stack them, girl. Now for my favorite blush ever, I really can't get out of this blush for some reason. It's Milani's Luminoso blush. It is so beautiful, so peachy, and it works on so many different skin tones. I thought it was a must. I'm going to go ahead and warm up her cheeks with the blush. For highlight, you know I could not forget my golden highlight with the smoked peach look. I went in with Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. It's a staple in my collection. I use it as much as I can, and I thought it looked so good with her. Finally, for lips, I went in with a random NYX retractable lip pencil. You can use any nude, and over the top I'm going to use Dirty Peach by KYLIE Cosmetics. It is a mini, so like kind of a sample or a deluxe sample that I got from her pop-up shop. One of the cool things about her shop was that she did have these bad boys laying around. So I got to try the lipstick and apply it to my friend. So this is the final look. Don't mind us. We were having a hell of a lot of fun that night filming this. As I said before, it's super simple. It's not crazy, and it's perfect for prom or any like get together that you want to have this nice and fresh glam look. So thank you once again for watching. Please let me know if you want to see more of these tutorials, because I would love to paint someone else's face. Thank you guys. Bye.